This is kind of a sad truth, but therapists honestly raised me. I grew up in a home of addiction. I did not have support from my mom. She was very narcissistic. And I also didn't have a relationship with my dad, who lived 3,000 miles away. When I was about 14 and I was completely out of control, I was drinking, I was doing anything and everything, I was not listening, I would just go and sleep wherever I wanted to sleep, I would run away, all the things. My mom brought me to a therapist with her. We sat down on that couch. The therapist looked at my mom after maybe a few minutes of talking and basically called her out and said, what is your behavior? This is your behavior that you're doing to create this in your child. My mom stood up. We left. She was so angry. She was like, let's get out of here. And in that moment, I was like, okay, therapists are safe. Therapists can see things that other people can't, because my mom was a huge, huge issue. She was an addict, she was abusive, all the things. It was so unhealthy, and nobody ever had brought this to me or had seen this the way that I could see it all the time. And I turned 16, and this was a few years later. The police had then removed me from my mom's house and sent me to live with my dad. My dad was also sexually abusive, so I was having all kinds of night terrors. I was having all kinds of reactions of being in that house. I was suicidal. I was not okay. And I actually asked him to go to a therapist because of all of the issues I was having. He set me up with a therapist who was actually his friend, which is just a whole other story that I'll tell another time. But that therapist spent 10 years with me on and off, working with me through repressed memories. We did hypnotherapy. She was also a Reiki practitioner, and it truly just created the person that I am today, having that in my life. And that is why I will always turn to therapy. I now do weekly therapy. It is a non-negotiable for me, because it doesn't help you just work through the past, because a lot of times talking about the past can keep you stuck in it. It helps you with the present. I will always be a huge promoter of therapy, and if you don't have a therapist, and even if you have severe trauma or not, get yourself a therapist.